Good morning, everyone, and happy March Madness. Sorry, I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. I've been so busy with work and watching all these games, and I wanted to really kind of get a good idea of everything. The brackets are out. First games are tonight. Episode 24 starts now. Shout out to my man Rash. He hooked me up with this really cool T-shirt. I told him if I was ever wearing it on a podcast, I would give him a shout out. So we've got a couple of playing games today, so this won't be a long podcast. Just want to kind of dig into those couple games a little bit with you guys. Tournament starts tonight, so we got two playing games to get to that Thursday first round for whoever wins. So, long story short, our first game is True TV at 3:40. These games are being played in Dayton, Ohio. Number 16 seed Fairleigh Dickinson, the Northeast Conference champions, are playing the other number 16 seed, Prairie View A&M, who was the Southwestern Athletic Conference champions. They are coming in Fairleigh Dickinson's 20-13 and Prairie View A&M's 22-12. So a pretty even matchup here. Vegas has the line Fairleigh Dickinson -2. When you break it down by the numbers, this is a really evenly matched game. Fairleigh Dickinson scores 75.4 points a game, and Prairie View A&M scores 75 even. Defensively, Fairleigh Dickinson gives up 71.3 points per game, and Prairie View gives up 72.5. Both of these teams are very balanced, as Fairleigh Dickinson has all five starters in double figures, led by Darnell Edge, who scores 16 a game. He was the Northeast Conference Tournament player, MVP, if you will. And then Prairie View, they have three double-digit scores and two guys that average 9 points a game. So both teams are very balanced. Prairie View is led by Gary Blackston, who scores 15 a night for them. So two teams that are putting up about 70 and giving up 70. This should be a really, really tight game. Both these games should be really close tonight. Just so take a look into that. I mean, my numbers have Fairleigh Dickinson like minus 0.65 or minus 0.92, depending if you use my numbers or my metric system. So two's a little bit of a lot, kind of a point higher, point and a half higher. But with that being said, I think it's a close game. I think it comes right down to that final shot. Both these teams are going to be playing their hearts out to get to that next round. So the second game after this one concludes is going to be number 11 Temple, number 11 Belmont. Both these teams got in last four in, so two of the last four teams in the tournament. Belmont lost to Murray State in the Ohio Valley Final, so they got their first at-large in program history and the first at-large berth ever from that conference. So the committee did a good job kind of showing those mid-majors some love on Selection Sunday. Temple lost in the quarterfinals of the American to Wichita State, so they are very well rested, as is Belmont. So neither team has played in over a week, so very well rested to get to this game and try to move on to get to these Thursday first round games. Winner moves on, loser gets home. That's the madness for you. Belmont, obviously a very trendy pick to make a run here in this tournament. They've got Dylan Windler, obviously, NBA player, 21 points a game. Four of their starters average double figures. Their center, his last name is Uzinski. He had an injury in that Ohio Valley tournament, and he has been upgraded to probable. He scores 15 a game, and he's their big man underneath. He's probably going to play tonight, and they need him for sure. Not sure how, if he's going to be 100% or not, but they definitely need him. Temple's led by Shiz Alston, 20 points a game, and they also have three players that go double-figure scores. So pretty evenly matched. Temple has lost to 5 NCAA tournament teams. Belmont's only lost to 2. Obviously, Temple plays a little bit better competition than Belmont does. But with that being said, Belmont can just light it up, as can Temple. Belmont scores a lot more, though, 87.4 a game, and only gives up 74. Temple a little bit more balanced offensively and defensively, 74.8 and 71.2 respectively. So Belmont's going to try to really, really push this tempo hard. Temple can run and gun with the best of them too, but Temple probably wants to try to slow this game down and limit Belmont's possessions on the offensive end. My numbers have this game at it's going to be close. I mean, my number system has Belmont almost a 5-point favorite, but my metric system, when you break down the strength of schedule and the teams they've played, it's only about 1.24 for Belmont. So this should also be a really good game. The public is all over Belmont in this game. Last I checked earlier this morning after I got back from the gym, about 68% of the betting tickets are on Belmont. A lot of people out there like this team to make a run in the NCAA tournament. I don't think they run away with this one by any means. I think it's a really close game, and I think it's going to come right down to the wire. So both of these games tonight are going to be must-see TV. Like I said, True TV. The game start at 3:40 out here and 6:40 on the East Coast. So tune in. It should be fun. We'll do another podcast tomorrow morning for the other two games that are tomorrow. And then I've got a bunch of friends flying in for the big dance. We're going to try to go live once they get here. And while we go through our stuff for the big, Thursday games, 16 games Thursday, 16 games Friday. So it's my favorite time of year, as it is for a lot of you. A lot of you are doing office pools, and I wish you the best of luck in winning some money during these next few weeks. It's the best time of the year. It's March, and enjoy the day, and hopefully you got some insight out of these couple of games that we went through today. We'll talk tomorrow for episode 25 and go through the other first four games. So you guys have a great day today, and we will talk later.